Ralph up there? Okay. Good evening. How are ya? Welcome to the Music Maker stage. Right next door is Delgado Guitars. I'm Julie Delgado, so I belong here. We're glad you're here. Thank you for being here on your Friday night. Twice a month on Fridays, we have shows like this live at the Music Maker stage with a very special guest. And we do a kind of a storyteller type show where we have songwriters and musicians, and then they play their music, and you also get a live interview in the middle, so they get to up close and personal information about them, the nitty gritty. Also, this space next door, the guitar shop is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, so you come back for all your guitar needs. All the instruments hanging on the wall are handmade. By my husband. He is a third generation luthier, and the Pride and Joy is the one in the tile square that was made by my oldest when she was 9. She's 15 now. And then my second is making a ukulele, which is on display downtown in the folk center. So we'll have to move that over and put that up there when we get it back. Anyway, and they're all not here. Usually they're here and they're part of the crew, but they all had to go to a soccer game. So we will forgive them. All right, we have complimentary hot tea back there. Please make yourself at home. We charge a $10 cover. And here's Carter on our sound. Thank you, Carter, for being here. Awesome. And we look forward to getting to know you. Check out our website. We put all the upcoming shows on musicmakerstage.com. We also have a sign-up sheet for your email. I do an e-blast only twice a month, so you're not going to get blasted too much. So if you want to give out that at sometime during the night. Okay, I think I said it all. I think I did. All right, so we're going to welcome John and Julie Pennell. They're going to play some fabulous music for us tonight. Let's give them a hand.
Hello. Good evening. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How could I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How could I go on, dear, without you? You took the best, so why not take the rest, baby? Take all of me, oh, why not take all of me? Yep, back in the day. But this one, we did right. This song, we did indeed, right? This one coming up called Your Body Never Forgets, inspired by my mom, who used to say this to me and, back in the day. All right. John and I wrote it, in fact. You pick up smoking and never knowing what you maybe go through years down the road. When you're 60 and your world's green, it may seem you can never grow old. Ah, but here I am, can't hardly breathe. I got no tricks left up my sleeve. It's a good thing I don't have time to dwell on regrets. Your body never forgets. I was jaded, dislocated, running nowhere, but moving fast. Got drunk in cheap bars, I left some deep scars. I didn't think that pain could last. Ah, but here I am, can't hardly breathe. I got no tricks left up my sleeve. It's a good thing I don't have time to dwell on regrets. Your body never forgets. It never forgets. Your body never forgets. Thank you. Can anybody relate?
I can.
Carter, just give it about 20 years. He might relate more in 20 years to that young man. Yes. Well, this. Do you have anything to say?
I was just going to talk about this next
Well, here,
song.
go talk in the mic.
This next song we're doing, it's a tune. Oh, I guess I can talk in the microphone. This next song we're doing is a song that I wrote with a gentleman named Danny Stegall. I don't know how many of you are familiar with cowboy poetry, but he's the brother of Red Stegall, who writes a lot of cowboy poetry. So this has kind of a laid-back ballad, kind of 12/8 feel swing to it. When we did the demo of this, it has steel guitar, but we're giving it a kind of jazzier feel for tonight and going forward.
We'll send this out to our friends who are celebrating an anniversary today. Lynn and Sam, happy anniversary.
Sam Bush, yeah.
And here is Call It Love, one of my favorite songs that John wrote. Like I did yesterday, with you on my mind again. I'm beginning to see we're beginning to be more than friends. You say your head's in a spin, Whatever happened to me must be happening to you now. So what are we doing here? The crowds disappear. There's no one else around but us. Oh, baby, follow my lead. I think you'll agree. We've danced around it long enough. Let's take another step and go ahead and call it love. Tomorrow will mean so much more to me, knowing I mean more to you. Can't help this feeling I've got. Looks like part of the plot's coming true. Now you're holding me tight. The music is just right. I've been waiting all night for this. Never been thrilled half as much as when I felt the touch of your lips. So what are we doing here? The crowds disappear. There's no one else around but us. Oh, baby, follow my lead. I think you'll agree. We've danced around it long enough. Let's take another step and go ahead and call it love. Let's take another step and go ahead and call it love. Ooh, call it love. Call it Thank you. Isn't that romantic? Romantic. There, if you feel like dancing, I'm sure Julie wouldn't mind if you just found a corner to. Yes, yes. Well, good luck. Well, this next song has been done in a variety of genres, I would say, from Jimmy Rogers to Doc Watson to blues singers, you name it. So it's kind of a all-around kind of done song, I guess you could say. But it's a story song, and it doesn't end well, I would say, but just giving you the warning. And you probably know it, nevertheless. It's called Frankie and Johnny.
I want to say a little bit.
Go ahead.
So I got this arrangement from hearing the Modern Jazz Quartet do it with Ray Brown playing with them. Great, longtime jazz bass player, probably most everybody's favorite bass player. And so I thought it'd be cool to do this, since this is kind of a cross-genre type of tune. Give it a little bit of that, and I'll do my best to come up to Ray standards.
It's not everybody's favorite bass player.
I said most people.
Most people. Oh, I thought you said everybody. All right. Well, let's hear it. How they did love, swore they'd be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. He was her man, he wouldn't do her no wrong. Frankie went down to the corner just for a bucket of beer. She said, Mr. Bartender, has my lovin' Johnny been here? He's my man, he wouldn't do me no wrong. John Pennell. Frankie, she said to the warden, oh, what are they going to do? The warden, he said to Frankie, it's the electric chair for you. You shot your man, he was doing you wrong. Thank you. I always, I hold back a little bit from that last verse because, I don't think it's quite all that true. It's hard to sing it with conviction sometimes, Well, are we gonna maybe take a moment to do a little? What time is it? I don't know what time. 7:30. We'll do one more tune before we take a little interview break, and you'll get to hear, as Julie put it, the nitty-gritty. Well, not that there's any.
We'll find out.
This song, how many people are familiar with Catherine Russell, singer? No? Nobody? You need to be. She's fantastic. We got this from her. She did a Tiny Desk thing, if any of you follow those on YouTube, but and several others. But Larry's actually played with her. Anyway, we got this arrangement from her, and it's this is a fairly traditional New Orleans style beat with kind of a R&B second line feel, I guess, for lack of better terms. So we're gonna give it a shot.
It's really old. It's like 18 something. It's written in 18 something. According to her, according to Catherine Russell. I got some good news, honey. An invitation to the Strutter's Ball. It's a very swell affair. All the hot browns will be there. Put on your high silk hat and your front tail coat. I'll wear my Paris gown, my new silk shawl. Ain't no doubt about it, babe, we'll be the best dressed in the hall. I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. We'll be ready by 8:30. I need you to don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, baby, 2 steps. We're gonna have 'em all. I wanna dance out both of my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutters Ball. I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. Better be ready about 8:30. I need you to don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, baby, 2 steps. We're gonna have 'em all. I wanna dance out both of my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutters Ball. Snack like a berry. I'll be down to get you. You better be ready. I need you to don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, baby, 2 steps. We're gonna have 'em all. I wanna dance out both of my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutters Ball. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, it's the fun part. No, that was the fun part, but this is a little less fun, but it's fun. Okay, so we're going to do a little interview, and a little game. So we get to know them a little bit better. And you're already seated. Do you want a seat, Julie? Don't you love Julie's sparkly top? I just love it. And I love her because she's my name twin. Woo! Here. Sit. And he'll need a mic.
Oh, thank you. Well, wasn't he just use that? Oh, that's okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So this is the portion where...
Thank you, David.
You're hired.
You're hired.
Take this off. Okay, this is the portion where we get to know our artists a little bit better. So no better place to start than the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. So I guess first, John, tell us about how you started in your musical journey. How did you start playing? Was it a childhood influence? What instrument did you start on?
I started, my musical journey began with Johnny Horton singing The Battle of New Orleans. That's
Very specific, and I like it. Okay.
I'm still a Johnny
Good
Horton.
answer.
Still a Johnny Horton fan. But my first musical instrument, but I didn't get around to playing. My dad played. He played bass fiddle and guitar, and he played in square dances when I was growing up. And he played around the central Illinois area, around Champaign-Urbana, Illinois. And I wanted to learn an instrument, so I chose the trumpet, and I succeeded.
Yes.
I played it through high school. What?
We can tell.
Yeah.
So, are you still playing the trumpet?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
but,
good.
Not as much as the bass. So that's where it led. I didn't play it. I played it till I was about 23 or 4 years old, and I went back to school, studied classical guitar, and then I had to play in a large ensemble. So I said, well, I can play the trumpet. The guitar didn't really fit into a concert band,
Right.
and so I played it there. And then, but after I got out of there, I put it away for 35 years, 35 years. And then I picked it back up, and I played it. I got back into it and got most of the range back in a facility, but I still was playing the bass. And
Right.
it's hard enough learning more than one instrument when you're in your teens, but I don't recommend trying it when you're in your 60s. So
Okay. I won't.
anyway, but I still play it, and I still play it, and I play piano a little bit.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. Trumpet, very bluegrass.
but
Just
I got
kidding.
into bass
Just kidding.
since I'm playing the bass. I got into bass as part of bluegrass.
Right.
I was a music composition student at the University of Illinois, and one of the teachers there, his daughter, Andrea Zahn, you may know her. Andrea.
I do.
Andrea is a great fiddle player, singer, songwriter. She's doing a thing with John Callan at Third and Lindsay. Anyway, they've got a nice little duo going, and John's a great singer and bass player. But anyway, she was 11 at the time, and Paul, who was a composition teacher, I did some kind of wild, kind of, esoteric music school tape piece, and I happened to use a recording by Norman Blake of a guitar, and Paul asked me, after I played it, he goes, was that you playing guitar? I said, well, Paul, if that was me, I wouldn't be here. So anyway, he asked me if I could play bass, and I said, well, I have an electric bass, but he got me a bass through the School of Music, and so that began my journey. That led me to Alison Krauss, and etc.
The rest is history, musical history. Julie, how did you start playing, and what did you start playing?
I started playing mandolin and guitar when I was young. My dad and my uncle taught me some chords, and my family all played music, and so we always had it around the house. And that was my heritage. You know, he was in a bluegrass band. My one brother who passed away in '92 played banjo. He was a fabulous banjo player, and so it was just all around me, you know. And started writing when I was maybe about 12 or so, and we went to a lot of bluegrass festivals. But after my brother passed away, we didn't go to as many. But then we kind of started back into it, and that's where I volunteered for the International Bluegrass Music Association, IBMA, and met John at a festival in 2000. And at that time, I was writing and playing, and went to Toronto to do some more. Right, I'm from Canada, Northern Ontario. Hi to my family who's live streaming. And did some more writing there and playing, and learned the banjo when I was living in Toronto from a picker named Chris Quinn, great banjo picker. And and then John and I met, and when we got engaged, it just made more sense for, I guess, me to move here than him to move to Northern Ontario for music purposes.
Become Canadian, yes.
Not for the fishing, though. The fishing,
Right.
He should have moved there for sure for the fishing, but for the music, I guess.
Well, I used to go fishing in Minnesota.
Right,
So.
that's true. But we didn't. That wasn't an option for us. But anyway, and then we started our musical journey as a duo. I guess I don't know, like 2007 maybe, 2010.
Well, we were doing writer nights and things.
But
so.
and John, I didn't know he played trumpet till on my birthday one year. He walked into our room and played Happy Birthday on the trumpet. I'm like,
was that a good thing?
we were married for like 6 years or something. I didn't know you played trumpet.
She recognized the tune, you know. Oh, it's my birthday. Okay.
The whole world knows.
I didn't play the Beatles' birthday song.
No. But full of surprises, this band.
Okay, so that's a good segue into, like you said, when you met and all, but we want to know, like, really what happened.
Oh well, there was a lot of immigration papers to fill out.
I'm sure.
Becoming a.
So was it long
resident.
distance, or?
We did. We had a
Okay.
long distance relationship for I don't know a while, and then
a few years.
John proposed, and I said yes. You know, we got engaged in Chicago on Christmas Eve in 2000.
Christmas
2,
Eve.
I guess.
Christmas Eve,
Christmas
the
Eve.
Marriott
Wow.
on whatever that Michigan Avenue is.
Yeah. Miracle Mile or whatever.
Miracle Mile. There you
This is what we want to know.
Yes, it was a Miracle Mile. And John proposed, and he had a bottle of champagne hidden in the TV cabinet of the hotel. 'Cause he picked me up at the airport. I flew in from Toronto on Christmas Eve, snowy night.
Did you know?
I didn't know, but the lady who
Full
drove me to the
surprise.
airport in Toronto, a mutual friend of ours who lived down the street from me, but a lot of really coincidental, quirky things that in life. But she knew. She drove me to the airport, and she did not tell me that I was going to be
Good friend, huh?
proposed to. Yeah. John
friend.
told her, and
Wow. See, that's
Well-
romantic. I bet it was snowing too.
it was
Well,
snow.
See?
When I told her, though, she did tell me, she goes, you know she's going to say yes, don't you?
Oh yeah.
And I said, well, yes.
But I did see Alanis Morissette at the airport on Christmas Eve in Toronto. That was interesting.
Wow. A winter proposal. So you play together, obviously, but when you started songwriting together, how did that all occur? And was that, did it happen
No.
naturally?
No, I
Okay,
didn't.
here, we want to know that too. All right.
Well, I mean, Julie, I think, is a very talented individual. She plays the guitar. Now, I will say this. This is kind of a new thing for us, doing jazz and
Yes.
swing, or at least
Very
swing.
cool.
We've kind of dabbled around in it, but we've gotten a little bit more serious about it, including a lot of tunes like we're doing tonight in what we do, and featuring Julie's voice. We did our recording, which is over there, and we were fortunate to have Ted Wilson play piano with us, and Duffy Jackson played drums, and they were very generous to. Well, they weren't that generous, but I had to pay them.
All right.
But anyway, they played drums, or Duffy played drums and Ted played piano. So we have a couple of swing tunes on the one we did earlier, Your Body Never Forgets, and then standard Dark or Blue Skies. I wrote a song called Dark Skies, so I keep saying that instead of Blue Skies.
It's all right. It just runs together.
Opposite.
I'm glad you mentioned the album because we want to know where we can get your music. They brought some actual physical CDs tonight, so you can purchase their music and on platforms. Spotify?
Yeah,
okay.
Spotify,
Yeah, iTunes, Spotify.
Awesome.
Yeah, YouTube, wherever.
And I know because I did the posting and it was like, brr.
Yeah.
I was like, yay. Okay, so we got to play a game. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell the audience. So these are our hashtags back here. So I'm sure our artists wouldn't mind a little photo and a little hashtag and a little @ symbol. You know how to do it. All right. Let's do the game. Okay, this is a musical this or that. And some of these are tailored for you. You're welcome. All right, so we'll just go back and forth. Boom, 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 rapid fire. Okay? So we'll start with you. So can't say neither, can't say both. All right, John. Springsteen or Sinatra? We're not starting very well.
Sinatra.
Yay. Ella Fitzgerald or Barbra Streisand?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Of course. I knew you were going to say that. Wasn't Julie born in like the wrong decade? Okay. Yeah, I could see you like in a soundtrack. You two are the Rolling Stones. I know.
These are tough choices.
I know.
I've heard a lot more of the Rolling Stones, so I'll have to say the Rolling Stones.
Okay. Julie, REM or Talking Heads?
Talking Heads.
Okay. Back to John.
I've worked on their catalog for an extensive catalog.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That guy's nuts.
So
Okay. No, I'm
It
kidding.
is not. It is really not.
Okay, John. Kiss or AC/DC?
Oh, boy. I can't say. I can.
You can't say neither.
I can't say neither. And
No.
I can't say both.
No.
Okay. Kiss.
Okay. Custom made for you guys. Ready? Back to Julie. Captain and Tennille or Sonny and Cher? It's couples night. It's couples night.
I got you, babe.
Okay. Yeah. John. Johnny and June or George and Tammy?
Well, see, here's the
That's like
problem.
royalty.
Here's the problem with that. Can I just talk about this?
Go
a minute?
ahead. You're doing it.
Because I got to think through this. Johnny is a songwriter, and June are songwriters, and Tammy and George kind of were not. Although I think Tammy wrote a few. She may have wrote Divorce.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But Johnny, I mean, he was they were famous as songwriters. In fact, since
Okay.
we're on the subject,
I know your
I
answer.
did learn the trumpet part to Ring of Fire.
Nice.
Okay.
Next time.
And next time, yeah.
Next time, bring the trumpet.
But I'm going to pick Johnny
Okay.
and June, although George and Tammy are great.
I know. It's like king and queen or king and queen.
Do you
Okay.
always torture the people?
Yes.
you play?
This is what my homework is. I try to do my homework. Okay, Julie. James Taylor and Carly Simon or Paul Simon and Edie Brickell?
Oh, James Taylor, Carly
Yeah.
Simon.
Okay, yeah. I do love Edie. Okay. And one for you. Paul and Linda or Yoko and John?
Paul and Linda.
All right. Last but not least, another tortured question. We're almost done. I know it was painful. Anyone, living or dead, you would like to sing a duet with? Go. I should have
My
given him the
dad.
heads up. Oh, okay.
We used to sing a lot.
Well, I guess I could say this because I used to sing a little bit with Alison. So
Yay! Okay, yay. Okay, we need to hear more songs
Okay.
from the Pennells.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
Just before we go on, first of all, I want to thank you for having us. We're hoping that we'll get like 5,000 people in Europe that'll be online and
50's good.
give us even $1. So like I said, this is kind of a new thing for us. Not real new, but working on building up a lot of these tunes and finding tunes that we like. But we also, we kind of not doing a lot of our own material tonight because we wanted to do the jazz thing. But we also do bluegrass and country music, blues, rockabilly, and we'll be doing that. Can I advertise?
Yes.
We'll be doing that at the Station Inn on November 9th.
Nice. Very
And
good.
since this is a live stream, we're also playing at Betsy's House Concerts in East Tennessee on November 8th, the night before.
Great.
So
Very good.
there we go.
Thank you. Okay, let's bring them back.
Thank you.
We're going to start off speaking about Fitzgerald. We're going to do this is a lot of Western people have done this, Western swing people, but we're going to do Ella Fitzgerald arrangements of this without horns, which are great. Recording she did was with the part of the Count Basie band, and Ella, and well, the recording she did was with the Cole Porter tune called "Don't Fence Me In." She did it with the Count Basie band. Didn't we do that? Didn't we jam on that, Joseph? Well, we didn't because we need Julie to sing, and she wasn't there. But anyway, she's here now, and so we're going to do that. So just imagine womp womp in the background, and some nice hits. All right, here we go. Don't fence me in. 1, 2, 1.
Wildcat Kelly, looking mighty pale, was standing by the sheriff's side. And when the sheriff said, "I'm sending you to jail," Wildcat raised his head and cried, "Oh, give me land, lots of land, under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Wildcat Kelly, back again in town, was sitting by his sweetheart's side. And when his sweetheart said, "Come on, let's settle down," Wildcat raised his head and cried, "Oh, give me land, lots of land, under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hollers and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
So the next tune is a arrangement. I don't know how many people here I know have heard of Tony Rice as a guitar player. Several people. Great, fabulous. We lost Tony about 3 years ago, but a fabulous guitar player, acoustic guitar player. Played bluegrass, but he did jazz. Played with the David Grisman quintet out in L.A. And so this is kind of this is kind of his arrangement of this tune, minus the fast section, which we'll get to, but not tonight. And
I will say I've not heard this tune done the way that we're going to do it. Maybe other people have, but take this moment to introduce Matt Klinkenbeard on guitar. Please give him a hand. And Ralph Henley on drums back here. And we're so grateful to them for joining us tonight. It's really, really great to have you guys playing with us. Thank you.
yeah, it is very nice.
So this is called Wayfaring Stranger, and you may know it.
My friend Harley Allen used to say, it goes something, well actually it goes exactly like this. One, two, three, four.
traveling through this world of woe. There's no sickness, toil or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going gather round me. I know the way is rough and steep, but beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. Thank you.
Well, I think we can do 2 more songs. Is that good?
Anybody else have any burning questions they want to torture us with?
Now, if you'd have asked me Beatles or Rolling Stones,
Yes.
We know the answer.
We do know the answer to that. Yes.
so does Mick Jagger.
Yes. Thank you. That was fun. I like that. I love this place. I would just say this. Julie and Manuel Delgado and their children are wonderful, and they have brought so much. They've just enriched our community. So I think just take a moment to give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you also to Carter for doing the sound here tonight. I really appreciate it. And yes, we're going to do a tune called It's Only a Paper Moon. And John's going to kick it off with a funky little bass part right now. It's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree. Thank you.
All right, thank you all for coming out. Thank you for coming, Anthony. We were out of town, we didn't get a chance to advertise it at the Jazz Jam, but you
Thank you.
so you.
Thank you, Matt, for inviting Anthony, and thank you everyone else for being here too,
I said,
and for everybody joining us online.
Who all was playing at the jam?
Yeah,
Well, it is kind of when he plays guitar.
it is.
For 32 bars of each song, it is.
Thank you, everybody,
But anyway,
for being here and for just it's just great being out and playing music. And again, we'll be at the Station Inn playing a whole host of different songs and a different vibe, and then with some special guests on November 9th. And again, Julie has this show once or twice a month? Twice a month. So be sure to follow, because they have some really great musicians that come by, singer-songwriter events, and they have a songwriting circle that they host every now and again too, and that's really, really fun to be part of and to hear. So we're gonna go out with the tune that we heard Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett do, and it's fun. I'll say that. It's fun and fast, so you can't go wrong with fun and fast. And it's called Goody Goody. Well, you met someone to set you back off of your heels. Goody goody. You met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody goody. You gave her your heart too, just like I gave mine to you. And she broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? You lie awake just singing the blues all night. You think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray, hallelujah, you had it coming to you. Goody goody for her, goody goody for me. And I hope you're satisfied, you rascal, you. Well, you met someone to set you back off of your heels. Goody goody. You met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody goody. You gave her your heart too, just like I gave mine to you. And she broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? You lie awake just singing the blues all night. You think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray, hallelujah, you had it coming to you. Goody goody for her, goody goody for me. Your love has been tonight, you can take it for a ride. And I hope you're satisfied, you rascal, you. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks to Ralph Henley on the drums and Matthew
Yes.
Klinkenberg on the guitar. Thank you very much.
All right, John and Julie Pennell, give them another hand. Awesome night.
Station Inn, November 9th.
Yes.
Betsy's House concerts on November 8th in eastern Rockport, Tennessee.
Yes, come and support these artists. Ask them about their merch afterwards. Take some music home. Hashtag. Please go to our sites, our socials, like us, follow us, subscribe to us. Delgado Guitars, Music Maker Stage. Come back and see us. Thank you, Carter. Woo! And we're out. Oh, we thank you for being an awesome audience. Tell your friends. Our goal is to be the premier listening room on the East Side, so tell your friends. Okay, now we're done. Thank you.
All right, kids, you sounded great. Love you.